morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Free flowing Friday for me. Well, later morning, kids about to start school. Look at, see my clothes over here, all for sale. Put out some nicer dresses. This is part of my undercover wear stuff. There's no love links, but I still have. There's nice pajamas and dresses, both these. This one, this nice black dress, that's the outside. And there's a little, like, you know, wedding night thing there. Anyways. So, yeah, that's still open. I'm open Monday, starting Monday the 22nd. If you would like to come do some private shopping here in my Begin Within home. Some Begin Within home shopping. My Begin Within home, whatever that is for you. Maybe like a session too. I don't know, have a session, do some shopping. I don't know. Some things will be like $10 a grocery bag, maybe. Maybe I'll sell dresses and stuff individually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll work it out when you get her. Right? I'm into bartering, trading services and stuff too. So. And there is lots of stuff I need help with around here, like renovating and stuff. And you see right here behind me, I ripped apart that couch. Huh? Did I say I was going to do it? That was that big green couch. And I opened it up down there. Let's see what I want to do at the bottom of my stairs. It's right here. Right? Can you see that? You see that in these stairs right here? Right, there's a half wall here, so there'd be like a seat right at the bottom of this picture, and a little slide. Huh? A little slide. A little climbing wall, because the kids like to climb, right? Well, you can't beat them, join them. That's what they say, but you know what? Hey, my kids, they don't get much exercise. Well, how many kids really do get much physical exercise? They, you know... I said to my firstborn, I never bought the video games. I says, I'm going to encourage him to exercise more than just your thumbs, right? But then he got into like, well, Mom, you know, it actually, your brain, and when he could tell me that, that's when, all right, you know, okay, as long as you're not dependent on this or whatever, you're still using your own mind and you're not numbing it, whatever that is. It was like the cartoons or the Pokemons. I didn't let him watch Pokemon right away. I watched it with him. And I thought, oh, that little cute little yellow thing is electrocuted. So it wasn't until he came to me and said, Mom, but it's not real, Mom. It's a cartoon. When I knew that he could tell that difference, right? That's when, okay, so you know you're not going to go and try and repeat stuff in there. You're not going to go and try to electrocute somebody pretending you're Pikachu and expect them to survive that, right? Whatever that is for you. Anyways, yeah, I'm still in my grubbies because I still got works to do. Still got some works to do. It's going to be a working weekend. I'm going to switch these rooms around, get my office going. My office is going to be over there, where it was when I first moved in here. Okay, I'm going to light these candles again. Ooh. The east, because we start with the east. Stick that in there. The east. You go down to the south with the waters and the emotions. That'd be red, right? Yes, it is. And then we have the black for the west. Introspection. Oh. You're not just getting short again. Get out the way. Oops. Burn my cards. Burn my fingers. Almost got through with one. That's alright. So we had the west here. I'll get this all smooth soon. Soon enough where I won't have to, this is our dining table, right? So I can't keep everything up here. So I'm going to like set it up every day. But once I get up to my room again, in my office, actually, I'll be doing it in my office. I can keep it just set up. I just have to sit down here and record. There we go. Bob's my daddy. It's true, Bob's my daddy. There we go in the white for the north. Okay, so we have our lights going in every direction. Okay. They're lighting up every direction for us here now. Okay. And then free flowing Friday. So how's your week going? What kind of cultural illusions did you see through? Or maybe you just did the playful part, right? Just played with your little. Did you go do something that you always wanted to do, right? Did you give your little permission to do that? Because you're the adult now? What was it for you? I would love to hear about it. And again, yeah, if you want to do some shopping, I've even put it out there if you're in the Peterborough area. That if you like don't drive, you need a ride, you'd like to do the shopping, you need a ride. I can still drive, so say $10, you get a return trip. I come pick you up, bring you here for shopping, and then take you back home. Okay, well do that service in the Peterborough area for an extra $10, okay? And then if you need, begin within session, gap sesh, whatever, we can sit, chat, talk, you can do some shopping. And begin within session at the same time, right? I also have the Love Link stuff too, so I'll bring that out. Some other ideas I got going on here too. I'll have to reach out and connect with some other women. So it'll be like, it can be like a whole self-care thing for you. All right, men too, if you want to come pick up something for your girl or something like that. Anyways, begin within, open for business, Monday. And speaking of Monday, was it 22nd? No, what was it? The 22nd, that's the last day to watch, what was it? There was a thing on Netflix, the last day to watch it. It's the 22nd. Oh, I don't know if it was a kid's show. It wasn't Over the Hedge, no, because Over the Hedge, I watched last night. I've been talking about that this week, right? So I watched it last night, sitting here by myself on the Netflix. So if you want to catch that one on the Netflix, the last day to watch it on the Netflix is March 30th. If you want to watch Over the Head on the Netflix. Look at this. My week to get done. You see the check marks? I got like everything done. Almost. See, I got this couch ripped apart here. That was part of it. Bringing the racks up, putting the clothes, that was part of it. Of course, laundry is not done because, wow. Like, it's never ending. I don't know how I got so many, well, I do know how I got so many clothes. I didn't bring it all on myself. But also trying to help others. Oh, you want me to take those clothes? I'll get rid of them. Right, I've got bags of clothes from many different people, things that I didn't go through, or, you know, I get a great big, like, contractor's bag of clothes, and there's 2 things that I liked in it, and then I've got the rest of it I'm hanging on to. Whatever. My front porch out there, I had full of bags. And there's been so many clothes that I've gotten rid of. I can't believe that I still have. But hey, like I said, I could take them back to the thrift shop there, but I spent all my money there anyways. So if I could make a little, because I need to start breaking into this business slow and steady, right? But that's what it's all about. Begin within gifts, books, and healing services. I do have quite the library of books too. I want to bring them in. So there's that loaning service. If there's a book you want to read, you know, maybe you don't have the money to buy it right yet. You can borrow it. Check it out first before you make the purchase. Once I get hooked up, I was kind of connected with the Rain Coast things for a wholesaler and distributor. So like the only thing wholesale in this shop or mass produced will be our books and stuff, right? Cards, if you're into the cards, whatever. Anyways, or if you got something you want to sell on consignment here, we can do that too. As you see, like my online Facebook page for the Begin Within, it's about connecting us all, and those gifts that come, you know, it's those original gifts you're not going to find everywhere. You're not going to be able to go to a Walmart and buy it, you know? Original works, that's healing all around. Healing for that one doing it, healing for that one shopping for it, healing for that one they give that to. It's that healing that just keeps going. It creates that ripple. when you get in touch and you're doing your craft, whatever that may be, right? And then you sell that craft and it benefits somebody else or makes their life a little easier. Whatever that is. Whatever that is for you. What is that for you? I don't know. How shall we get going? Because we're 10 minutes in. Seems like I have about a 10-minute talk and then we get sidetracked over her. Tired, I'm worn out. See, because I've been doing all this laundry. Oh, you can't see it all there. Past my chair. If I move this. Yeah, you see? See the baskets over here? I'm doing the laundry. Lazy me. Wait, I better stop. I've got a reputation that I'm lazy and I don't do anything. So I better stop. I got to keep up my reputations. I don't have food in my house. My house is always a mess. Well, if you look at my table, oh my goodness, yeah, there we go. Can you laugh at yourself? Can you laugh at yourself? Never mind laughing at yourself. Can you laugh at those other people's opinions of you? Can you laugh at all those rumors of you? Because you know what is true. Can you laugh at others' perceptions of you? Wow, I didn't know I was like that. Oh my goodness, like, I found out so much about myself that I didn't even have a clue. Didn't even have a clue. Whoa. Right? Everybody else knew how unrealistic I was. Right, wow, dreamers. How many people told Einstein he was unrealistic, eh? What about that Alexander, whatever. And about that Socrates? Anybody tell Socrates he was crazy? What about that Plato? What about Sigmund Freud? Oh, right? Kind of was, eh? Hey! Even in his madness, look at the impact he's had on society. A founding father of psychology. Huh? Psychoanalysis. Wow, so look at that. Look at all the crazies. So, you know what? Maybe it's a compliment. Because you're not going in the mainstream. Maybe that's a compliment. Be a heretic or whatever. Because you don't go with the norms of society, right? I don't. I go by those laws, right? I know I have to make do. So being in this world but not of it, right? But we are. We're made of it too. Whoa, so many thoughts. Okay, let's just focus in. Calling back all of our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, it's the waters, the emotions, place of innocence, the child. Calling back all of our energies from the west, it's the physical, the earth, the woman, place of introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, the wisdom years. Walking our earth walk, a railroad from the start. Where we kind of go. We need to be told when to nap and all that when we're in childhood. As we get up to those wisdom years, oh my goodness, we'll go take that nap when we need to, right? We know that that's the original source of our energy. If we take that time and rest, we need to rebuild, right? You don't just drive a car without fuel or a battery, right? Even if it's a Tesla car, you need to charge up those batteries. We need to charge up, and we charge from the original source. That's where all of our energy comes from. That's where that life force comes from. So connect in to that original source of your life force. And east to west, right? That's how we connect to it. That's the teacher, and it teaches us our lives from, right? From south to north. As we're walking that earth walk, it teaches us, and we return to spirit, and then we expand that spirit, whatever that is, however that goes for you. But we come into this through the eastern gate for this life to teach us. This life is a teacher. Earth school, as Carolyn Mace calls it. We're on earth school, right? East to west, we can release those burdens. Release them back up. Give it up. Give it up, right? I always give up, you know? Give it up and keep going, right? Give it up and keep going. That's a self-sacrifice. Are we sacrificing those selfish needs that are just going to benefit ourselves and no one else? Collecting all this stuff? What is that? Or do we take care of our own needs? I need help. I'm going to go and ask for it. And I'm going to be specific about that help that I need, because I don't need a bunch of people showing up at my door with cookies. Right? So look at that. That self-reliance is also being able to rely on yourself to ask for that help when you need it. Okay? There's no shame in that. No shame. Because, hey, maybe somebody has that expertise that you don't have. So we learn from them. Then maybe next time we can do it on our own. You know? Whatever that is. Above. Below. And within. So, right? Like walking around that table, we don't start. There's the illusions, right? That we can just go. Right? We don't just go. We're seeing through these illusions. Wasn't that this week? To see through the cultural illusions. Seeing through cultural illusions. We seeing through that? And what's it telling us? We're going to shuffle that back in. Let's just shuffle that back in. We keep a medicine woman out then. What is the illusions going on in your life? What have you bought into? And we're seeing past that maybe we have nothing to offer. We're going to look inside because that's our gifts. Come from the inside. We begin within. Find those gifts we've been given, that we've been blessed with, and what is our gifts to share with the world, right? There's those gifts we have, our own personality to help us get through individually too. And those gifts to help others as well. We don't know what those gifts are to help others. We don't know. Right? It's that book. Maybe it's that book. Maybe we think we gotta write this whole book. It has to be all about that, blah, 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 blah. But that's not what helps. Maybe it's just a funny book. What's helped you the most? Is it when somebody's out there telling you this is what you gotta do? Like whether it's a book, whether, you know, you're watching a lecture, whatever. Is it those ones that say this is what you gotta do? Or those ones that say, like, I don't really know. Like, you could give this a go. But, you know, I'm not living your life, so I don't know what's going to be good for you. I can tell you what worked for me. If you want to give that a go, you feel free, you know? What is that for you? I don't know. Well, spiritual family. We're returning to that spiritual family. Yes, it is. Coming home, but it begins within, right? Connect with all of our relations. Know that spiritual family inside. You've connected with, that you've been sent to earth with, right? That's here to watch over you. Whatever that is for you. All have these guides to help us. To help us. It's true, but we need to open up and connect. We all have free will. You're not going to step in without us saying, please help me, right? And this week we're acting. This week we're doing the actions, right? Then we're going to reflect, and then we're going to see what that's teaching us, right? That's what we've been doing this week. Let's continue that on for this last day of this week. For the flee, free, flow, and fright. This one's in there. You want to come out? Because he's hiding. There's no need to hide. Take that action. Step outside. It's getting beautiful out there now, isn't it? It's going to be time to get up. That original source. We're connecting to that original source. So we're actively doing it. That's the action we're taking. Connecting to that original source, that great mystery. What is it that you believe? Where did those beliefs come from? Do you believe what you believed when you were a child? Has those changed? Has those evolved? What's your understanding of that great mystery? We're acting on that today. Maybe we're taking those actions after we connect, right? We're actively connecting with that to take those actions. Right? Do you fear that great mystery? Right? I used to get caught up into fear God. I'm like, I don't want to fear God. God's not going to hurt me. But in fear as in a reverence, a great respect, right? For that which created all life. That can out, right? What are we going to call in those fears? Are we taking actions that call in our fears? Let's look at that today. How have we called in our fears? What actions have we taken? Brought those fears to life. What is that for you? Let's reflect on that. We're taking that action, but we don't want to act from that fear. Face everything and rise, right? Because, you know, remember the story of Rabbit? Oh, there was another one. Oh, great. And the Cherokee stories about Rabbit pretty much brought them everything. There's so many stories about Rabbit in the creation stories. It's just beautiful. You think of the tortoise and the hare, right? Rabbit gets all cocky, thinks he's going to win. Now I'm going to take a nap, whatever. So which side is that? Are you the cocky, arrogant hare? Or are you a little fearful rabbit? Hey, the scared little buddy. Great mystery. Connecting to that original source. Right? Is sometimes fear is keeping us safe. Sometimes fear blocks us, puts us in danger. What's that for you? We're reflecting. And we're reflecting on that. And we're reflecting. I mentioned Blended, and then it doesn't come up in this script here. I didn't even mention that movie Blended yesterday. Maybe his name's Kevin something. I don't know. He is funny though. Oh, right there. Okay, and we're reflecting on this action. We're actively connecting. We're not fearful, right? That's how our ideas and needs are manifested. Have we seen that? We connect to the Great Mystery 3738. That's how we manifest our ideas and needs, right? We have to open up and say, please help me, right? Because that's the free will. You're not going to step in unless we ask. We have to open up to it. That's the teacher. What has life taught you? What have you learned from those things that have manifested in your life, whether you liked them or whether you didn't? What did you learn? Did you bring in those fears? Did you actively bring in those fears? Or is it a fear that's going to stop you from taking that action? I don't know. But do we manifest our ideas and needs when we just sit and wait for it to fall into our laps? No, our life can be our teacher, right? We're reflecting back on how, those times that we did. Are we too afraid to go after? Maybe there's something we want to do. That's that great mystery because nobody else knows it, but we know. We know that there's been this calling inside. There's been that calling, right? Our life has taught us what we need to do, where we need to go, what part we play in this mystery, but maybe we're too afraid to play our part, right? Marianne Williams says our greatest fear is not that we're small, it's that we're powerful beyond measure. So are you not tapping into that because you're afraid to hurt somebody? Or you're afraid to get hurt yourself? Right? If it's you're to go preach the good news, well, in there it says no, you will suffer. Well, so then do we set ourselves up for that? We don't just open up to this great mystery and go, let's see. Let's just see. I am feeling that fear. I acknowledge. But we're going to do it anyway. Right? We're not going to push through. We might have the fear, don't jump off the CN tower, right? Because, well, you'd probably die. So that would be a good fear just to listen to. So, but balance that out in you. What is that? What is that fear teaching you? What is it telling you? To stop or to push through? What is that? Individuals. Again, if you want a session and you want to, hey, if it's speaking about something specific in your life that Creator's trying to bring your attention to, well, begin with and guide over here. I can help you with that. I have helped others before, and if you're one that I have helped, some testimonies would be great. That'd be wonderful. I don't like to toot my own horn because, I'm just being me, I'm just being me. And this is stuff I would do for free. My love is free, but my time is not, right? Anyways, okay. So we're looking and we're bringing that, and then what is Creator telling us from these actions? We're taking these actions, we're feeling that fear, we're doing it anyway. Remember, not if it's about jumping off the CN tower, right? That fear is a healthy fear. It's saying, no, maybe there's another way. Okay, to experience that thrill. I don't know. What is that for you? Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Creator have set you up with that own rhythm and internal timing. Connect in with that. You connect with that original source, and you act when you feel that timing, when you're feeling called to your own internal rhythm. Divine timing, not our timing. It tells us our biological clocks are ticking. Whatever that is for you, right? What is that? And we're embracing that unknown with impeccable integrity. We're living from that source of all, right? And we live from that integrity. Do we have anything to fear? Maybe. But maybe the fear will come up when it's actually danger. Do you fear living from your integrity? Look at that. Or, right, is it that powerful beyond measure? Are you afraid to stand out? To stand out from the crowd, you know? Maybe it's your job to be an example, but, oh, I don't want to. I felt that my whole life. That's why I want to keep myself humble. I think that I'm vain, or look at my big ego, think I'm going to go help the world, manipulate the world, being happy, peaceful, loving people. You know what? Hey, but what harm does that do to hold that dream, right? What harm? Maybe it does it to myself if I get disappointed and think that I have failed. I have failed because, oh my goodness, the world isn't full of happy, peaceful, loving people. Oh my goodness, it is never going to work. It's not my job, right? Maybe you feel like you need to, you're going to make this change in the world. Maybe that's your own little world that creates those ripples. So sometimes we bring it on. Maybe we make it bigger than it is, right? Making those mountains out of molehills. Maybe we take those mountains. They seem bigger, but we can make those mountains into molehills. Whatever. It's that faith. Never mind, move the mountain. Mountain, molehill, right? Whatever that is. To the beat of your own drum. Connect that life force inside. Right? That Creator gave to us all. Gave us our own little beats, our own little drums. Matches the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Because we're all here together. Right? We were the last ones created. It would do us well to remember our place here. We are not above creation. We are a part of it. We are made from it. All the same stuff here, right? Bodies, material made from this earth, animated by that spirit, that original source. Time to retreat into that. Oh, double retreat. That other one came up. Oh, I forgot the animal on that one. Excuse me. So, anyways, but it's time to take that rest and look in there. So we take that action, then we balance it out with a retreat, right? We take that action, we look at it, then we retreat and we reflect and look back at that, and we see through. How do we fool ourselves? Maybe we wanted to try something and we didn't, so we went and faced that fear. We went and did it anyway. Face everything and rise, right? And we saw, oh, whoa, that wasn't as scary as I thought. Right? Oh, man. Or I opened my eyes when I usually keep them closed. And whoa, it's a whole new world. A whole new world. Right? So we can open our eyes and see past those deceptions. Maybe what we believed is not the truth. Maybe what somebody told us, we just followed somebody else, but it wasn't the truth because we weren't going to our own rhythm. We weren't staying in line with our own impeccable integrity. What is that in your life? How has that showed up for you? Maybe it's time to retreat, right? And we're seeing through the cultural illusions, the illusions in your own life, in your own beliefs, but in society as well. We're seeing through cultural illusions, seeing through those familial illusions, family illusions, personal illusions, whatever. We're seeing through, pulling back those veils and seeing clearly the truth. Everything is here to teach us, to help us manifest the ideas and needs, not just for ourselves, but for the highest, best interest of all. Everything is beautiful at its own time. Divine timing, place and time for everything. So we're acting. There's that original source, that great mystery. Oh, do we fear that great mystery? And justice, restore nature's balance. Pops up there, but that's a whole... We're going to put that in there. Just a one. Please and thank you. For the fear, the original source, the great mystery. That's the action we're taking. So, more clear on that action. See, it's because it'd be different for all of us. So, it's what we have feared. Take action. Do something that you have feared. Unless it's jumping off the CN tower or something like that. Okay? Let's use that sense in there. Connect with that original source and go, okay, like, is this really what you're telling me? Or is this that trickster coming, right? What is that? So we have that rebirth, that sun. It's the dawning of a new day. It's that time to take some action. Rebirth of the living spirit. Early stage of redemption. Like, right? And here we go. There's a rebirth card. Look, it's like a little Jesus. And what did we just talk about, right? If you're out to preach the good news, it tells you you're going to suffer. You're going to reach persecution. It's all that. Oh, I don't want to share my views then. I've suffered enough. But what is that? What is that? We can be rebirthed into who we're fearing, into the highest version of ourselves that Creator ever had for us. Right? And that spirit with us, the original source, this is a major arcana. It's there. Well, when we're in that fear, we can connect. Oh, Creator, I'm so afraid. Please be with me. Help me feel that warmth of that sun. Help me see the light of the day. The dawning of a new day is coming, right? Well, we have to let the sun set on that last one. What is that for you? Everything's a teacher. So we're, let the sun shine in. Face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Remember that one? Any Flintstone fans out there? Alright? When Bam Bam and Pebbles, they became some superstars. Look at that. Superstars. The Ascension. Wow. Major Arcana Spirit is with us going into this weekend here. Look at that. And what we do is with our male and our female sides, right? And look at this is coming out on our female side. And we're reflecting on that. Right? There's the star, the Ascension, the grandfathers who have gone before us. They've left us messages. They left us cautionary tales, our creation stories, right? And all stories of creation, whether in our earth-based spiritualities or biblical spiritualities, man, the last created, all creation stories, man, human, the last created, human learning from others, humans needing all that rest to survive. Everything else survived without human here before. Let's think about that. What does that have to teach us? What is that teaching you? What is that telling you, right? Those ideas and needs manifested. Hey, our forefathers, grandfathers had some ideas and needs manifested. Were they beneficial for all? Spirit wants us to look at that too. Those man-made laws. Do they benefit all or only a select few? Do we need to see beyond the deceptions of that? That the people we put in power, 40 people, is not really 40 people? Some are, some not. I don't know, right? I don't know. That's not my area of expertise. I'm just a human being living along here, trying to figure it all out myself, right? March to the beating of our own drums. March to the beat of our own drums. It's that internal timing. We don't know, right? We try to push things to happen. We try to, what is that? But if we just go with that natural timing, get in tune, get in touch with your own rhythm, with your own life stories and what that's teaching you, right? And we have the 7 of Bulls coming up there, getting swept away in your own passions, in your own energies of your own creative flow. What is that? Your man and woman balanced. Maybe there's an actual relationship that's you're getting swept away in, but we still need to maintain our own individuality in there, because we are a unique expression. Let's say keep our uniqueness. Because individual. So let's not be individual. Let's come together and get swept away that we are part of humanity. what we do, right? Those others are going to look back and say, this humanity, wow, whatever that is. Even if you're in a couple too, right? You're married, whatever. We still need to have our own balanced energy, each in our own individual selves, right? We all still have our own heartbeats, right? I give you my heart, but do we really literally give that heart? Because if we did, we would die. So the heart stays in your chest and we share love from that heart. Or maybe you're afraid to get swept away in it. Maybe you're afraid to dive in, right? We say we fall in love. That sounds like more accidental. How about you leap in love? What about that? Maybe we're afraid to get caught up in that. But if we know that Spirit's with us, that life force is always with us, Spirit, which gives us that life force, right? The water is life. Life, 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 life. Why don't we just live? Live and love from that impeccable integrity, according to the rhythm of our own hearts. Slave to the rhythm. Slave to the rhythm of my... Right? Are you a slave to the rhythm of your heart? We're not here to be slaves. We're here to be of service, of loving service, right? And that's when our hearts are home. We come back to who we are, that Ten of Bowls, because our heart is home right here in this physical body. That is a blessing. That is a gift to us to be able to walk on this earth right now. If you're here, you're a blessing to this earth. Your life is a blessing. Your light is a blessing. So see past the cultural illusions. That there's only some few that are essential here. The rest are not essential and we can just be disposed of. Humans are not disposable. Okay? Humans are not possessions. Okay? Nobody. No exceptions. Not to be possessed. Not to be disposed of. Your heart is home when we remember that and look at all those in that circle. All are welcome. All are doing their own dance, but they're all together. They're all marching and dancing to the beat of their own drums, but those rhythms come together and make the most beautiful music. Ooh, I got chills. I got chills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. 'Cause the power you'll supply it. It's electrifying. Right? That's that source. Right? That's that source coming in. That seed of prosperity. Look at, remember who our forefathers are. The forefathers are not the ones that made it about economy and money. And about prosperity isn't about money. Isn't about material success. Prosperity is when we're all equally benefiting. All equally benefiting, not just some trying to rewrite history, putting their faces over what was already there. And some of these rock formations, they were made naturally from their creation stories. It wasn't man going in there and reshaping and reforming to their own likeness. Man is creating things in man's likeness. We're getting it all confused. That's where we need to retreat and see beyond these deceptions and these illusions and see. Our hearts are already home. This earth is all of our home. It belongs to no one. Earth is not a possession either. People in earth, we're not possessions. We are not to be possessed. Possession is the devil's playground, right? As the demons. They possess. They possess and obsess and all that. Right? What is that for you, right? Contemplating the blessings we already have in our lives. Let's see. Complete immersion in a new vision. See, I knew there was going to be another major arcana in there. That's what's behind that one. Right. Dolphin, the swimmer, swim in eternal light. This is what we need to do. I'm going to keep that vision over there. Because sometimes we need that new perspective. Maybe we're afraid of that. Is that the fear that we're having? I can only look at it in this way. Because if I look at it in that way, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to take responsibility. Oh, I'm not ready to take responsibility for my own life. I'd rather blame it on somebody else. I knew somebody says, oh, everything bad that happens in my life is somebody else's fault. What a powerless thought. What's a thought that makes you so powerless? But if you feel like you have control, like, hey, I might have been super, over responsible or whatever because I was told, yes, even if somebody holds a gun to your head, you still have a choice. Yes, that's the truth, right? But still, you know what? that actually empowered me. Because then, right, I had the power. If I didn't like what was happening, I could change it. I could change it. That's up to me, right? So that also empowered me. Hyper responsible, taking on things. There's my ego I needed to sacrifice, right? So, what does that all say to you? Look at that. That's just beautiful. I want to put this one up here. We're getting a new perspective on it all. We're seeing past that illusion. The cultural illusions, yeah. We're going to see past all those cultural illusions. We're getting that clarity. Oh. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it. Was it burning? Ah! Whew. We gotta know, completely immerse ourselves to get a new perspective, to see past this illusion. What have you fallen for? What's the cultural illusions you fell for? Where has spirit been in that? Look at spirit is there balancing our male and female sides. They have left us so much to learn from, how to manifest our ideas and needs. And the way to do that is always connecting to that original source. Always. That original source inside of you. Oh, excuse me. Meg Witch, beautiful Megs. Oh, I love you all so much. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through everything you do. Because this world really needs you. And if you need help to get a new perspective, hey, I am super really good at asking questions. Trying to understand. Because that's where I come from. That's my empathy and my compassion. I ask questions to understand more. And in that, I have found is the ways that I have helped others the most. Not telling them what to do, because I don't know. I don't know what's best for you. I'm not living in your body. I'm trying to figure out my own her. So, but helping you to get in touch with you. I'm really good at that. At least that's what I've been told. I don't know. Try it for yourself. And if you want to come shop, come shop. All right? Love yous. Thank you for being you. Shine your light through in everything you do. This world needs you. Love you.